If you are already bad with money, it's only going to get worse with more money. You cannot be asking for your dream job, and yet you're treating the one you currently have as a throwaway job. Hell, I need to hear it out loud myself. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel, iCube, the place to be to stay interested, informed, and inspired. I see I have a few new subscribers. Welcome to you, and thank you for tuning in. I know you have plenty of options when it comes to channels to subscribe to here on YouTube, and yet you chose mine, and I truly and really appreciate you. Now, today's video is a follow-up from last week's video, and if you happen to have missed that one, no worries, I will link it down below for you. Be sure to also check out the end cards at the end of this video for links to that video as well as other videos of mine. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing how not to get discouraged and keep your dreams alive while working a job you may be impartial to. And again, I am no expert. These are things that have just been occurring to me over the last few months, and I thought I'd share because maybe somebody needs to hear this. Hell, I need to hear it out loud myself. Off we go then. The first way to not get discouraged is gratitude. Yes, see the glass as half full rather than half empty. It's just like that old saying, you don't know what you have until it's gone. When you find yourself complaining about your job or your car, like most of us do, let's be real, remember that at least you have a job and a car. For some, it may not be exactly what you want, but at least it's a starting point. That job puts food on the table, a roof over your head, and pays for that car that gets you from point A to point B. There are plenty of people out there who have been looking for jobs forever and still cannot find anything for whatever reason. Maybe they are not trying hard enough, or maybe the market is saturated, or there is a hiring freeze. For others, no matter how much overtime they work, they still are unable to afford a car. Seeing the glass as half full is focusing on the positive, which will then expand. Where attention goes, energy flows. You cannot be asking for your dream job, and yet you treat the one you currently have as a throwaway job. Who's to say that when you get that dream job, you won't equally treat it like a throwaway job? It's like asking for more money, and yet you can't even manage the little you have. You are not suddenly going to get it together with more money. If you are already bad with money, it's only going to get worse with more money, because your mentality will be, I have a lot so I can do whatever I want.
Actually, that you said that I really want to talk about is excuses. On how many people will give excuses of why they can't save money or adjust their behavior. And then also I then want to talk about why you say like just saving money for a rainy day is like the worst thing to do. So talk to me, in fact, let's hit excuses first, because you must hit every excuse under the sun when it comes to finances.
Oh yeah, I hear it all. Well, of course I don't make enough is one, and I don't make enough to save, but what I really push back with is it's not the amount, it's the muscle that you're building.
Ooh, go on.
It's not the amount, because what you're building is the muscle to do these things. So if you put in your head, I am a saver, and you're like, even if I get $100 a week, I'm going to save $2. It's the point that as you make more money, you are in the habit of doing it. What people believe is, well, when I make more, then I'll do it. That's not true, because you are who you are with $100 or with $100,000. You are the same person. So if you are not able to make that connection where you're starting, once you get to wherever you think you're going, you're not all of a sudden going to go, I'm going to be a saver now. And if you are, you're going to undersave, because you won't have any frame of reference for like really building up. So you'll go, ooh, 10,000 is a lot. I'll do 2,000. Right? Like you'll start to make justifications. And I like to say that we rationalize a lot when it comes to our finances. And to me, that means ration out lies. We like to lie to ourselves.
Oh, I love that.
We lie to ourselves. We lie to our friends and family. We, you know, especially if you have girlfriends who are like, you saying things like, well, girl, you deserve that.
So start seeing yourself as a winner rather than a victim, which leads me to my next point. The second way to keep those dreams alive is keep those dreams to yourself, or at least limit the amount of people you tell. You don't want negative Nancys to kill your dream. Just because they think they cannot do it, they want to project that insecurity onto you. It's just like that saying I heard on the Steve Harvey show some time ago. Do not tell your big dreams to small-minded people. They just can't comprehend it. The third step to keeping your dreams alive isn't really a step, but more of a reminder. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. We all have the tendency to get stuck in this cycle of should've, could've, would've, but I believe in divine order. Things are happening this way in order to prepare you for what lies ahead. I now understand that your destiny, or whatever it is that you're supposed to do in life, is 50% you. The other 50% is God, the universe, a higher power, energy, whatever you prefer to call it. I call it God. We cannot fulfill this destiny on our own. We think we can, but we're not big enough to do it. Think about it this way. What happens when you cut off a branch from a tree? That branch shrivels up and eventually decomposes. Same thing when we cut ourselves off from the source. Something for you to mull over. And that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? It's simple and it's free, and you get to see more of me every Tuesday. Also, do not forget to turn on your notifications right after you subscribe. That way you will be among the first to know whenever I upload a video. Juices!